Good morning, day traders, and welcome to Market Minute, a hedge fund trader's technical analysis of the stock market for March 7th, 2022. Let's get after it. So SPY gapping down here a little bit this morning, and we saw a lot of sort of overnight pressure here as well, right? So seeing red in Asia, seeing red in Europe. So we see a lot of kind of selling pressure here so far today. Good building momentum there on that hammer bounce on Friday, but now this gap down sort of invalidates some of that momentum. We're still struggling with this sort of opening up in the middle of the range, right? And we'd like to see a breakout or breakdown in either direction on volume. So for me, right, today bearish bias begins under this 426.60 and has room down towards that 425, right, 420 areas. Above, right, we've got room towards that 445 if we can break above that 441.80. But realistically, right, probably pretty challenging for us to get that bullish breakout here today. Guys, if you like this video, please do me a favor and hit the like and subscribe button, and we'll keep pumping out good quality like this every single day. So QQQ, right, similar story here, but maybe a slightly more convincing breakdown to the downside, right? Bearish volume, right, increasing daily volume, albeit maybe not the strongest daily candle. So we're still kind of getting that 2 out of 3, right, where everything is, or not everything's kind of giving us that sync up, but at least we have a slightly easier opportunity here to break down and make new lows. If we're able to lose this sort of 334 shelf, doesn't seem like there's too much support until that 330 area. We actually have to look all the way back here towards sort of that, May 2021 for those areas of resistance. And I'd expect to see something at this 332, right, call 333, 331, and then 330 zones. We can get a decent sized flush, right? Maybe we can get an overreaction move towards that 325, 320 area, but I'm not banking on that here yet this morning. Apple, right? Very similar story as we've had all week. Kind of continues to consolidate inside this sort of wedge pattern. We'd like to see it break down under this point of confluence here at this 159.70. If it can, it's got room down towards that 158.50, 157.25, right? 155 areas. Again, though, right, we keep finding a lot of support off of this trend line, right? When we lose it, we seem to work our way back into it, right? So for now, we need to maybe assume that this is a possible area for a bounce play. We need a really high volume reversal, right? Maybe things get interesting for a move towards that 165. Otherwise, right, we're looking for breakouts above this 167.50, right? And then hopefully we can run this thing up towards that 170 mark. Tesla continues to show sort of that bearish momentum here after that 900 rejection. So we have this sort of box here that you might be able to see, right? And inside this sort of 900 to 940 area, all we have is a lot of indecisive kind of wiki price action. So we want to sort of invalidate that, right? We need something that sort of gives us that relative sign of strength that shows that, hey, we're going to be able to break out of this with some momentum. We haven't had that occur here yet on Tesla. We haven't had that sign of strength. So for now, we need to assume that this is another rejection and look for sort of bearish breakdowns here down towards that 800 target. So if we can break down under this 822 on volume, right, give me that full body, full volume close, we have a really good chance to sort of push this thing down, right? That being said, right, we're about 22 bucks, right? Or we're very easily going to be 22 bucks away from giving us that follow through here to the downside or that sort of breakout spot. So maybe this is one where it needs to sort of catch its breath and consolidate before it wants to trade for us, right? Microsoft continues to show us a lot of rejection or a lot of momentum off of this trend line failure, right? So we crept up, weren't able to break and hold. Now we lost that 300 mark and we're really gapping down here this AM. Would like to see us lose this 284.40 shelf. We have a few spots here above, like 285, right? 286.30, right? We have a couple little like half levels, but they're half levels, right? So I don't think we're going to get a very good or clean risk reward ratio here to the downside. So I'd rather just be a little bit patient and wait this thing out to give me that better spot. It's been a relatively choppy environment anyway, so why not give it that extra chance to show us that sign of strength before wanting to jump in? So bearish breakdowns under 284.40, targeting that 280 zone. So that's how I plan on dominating today's action. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. If you want to follow my day trades live, you can do so at dtrtrading.com. Otherwise, I'll see you all tomorrow for the next Market Minute.